Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dominic Percy as your announcer for the Pope Francis Junior Varsity Girls versus the East Longmeadow Spartans Junior Varsity. Kickoff is just underway. East Longmeadow starting off with the ball. Getting it deep. Pope putting on the pressure. Sydney Benoit can't start anything there. Gianna Percy trying to attack East Longmeadow. They got it by her. East Longmeadow deep into the Pope zone. Trying to start something up. Gianna Percy with it now. Up the line. Intercepted by East Longmeadow. Forward. Into the center. Can't find anything there. Play goes out of bounds. Corner kick now for the East Longmeadow. Shot straight in the middle. Not a net. Pope is able to get it out. East Longmeadow still putting on the pressure. Trying to find someone. Can't find anyone. Still with it. East Longmeadow still with it. Pope's got to get out of the defensive zone. Kept in. Shot, save made by the goaltender. Brooke Beating. Beating, kicking it all the way up to center field. Over to Julia Buffoni. Place called dead there. Kicked in by Ella Berlusi. Knocked down. Here, East Longmeadow trying to come the other way. Can't come the other way. Ella Berlusi up the line. She has a defender on her. Trying to make moves around. Up to Sophia Samard. Samard trying to get it from the East Longmeadow defender. Sends up the line. East Longmeadow coming now down the other way. Intercepted by the Pope defender. East Longmeadow still trying to come up the line. Stolen away by Ella Berlusi. Ella still sticking with it. Upended by the East Longmeadow defender. Now we have stoppage, which will be East Longmeadow possession. East Longmeadow sending out the line. Trying to get around the Pope defenders. Gianna Percy. Around one. Trying to get the shot on net. Goes wide. Goal kick by Brooke Beating now. Trying to sends it all the way up to the 45-yard line. East Longmeadow trying to get back into the Pope defending zone. Ball sent out of play. Grace Hoffman throwing it in now. Trying to find Caitlin Dion. Julia Buffoni up with it now. Trying to find Sophia Samar. Can't find her there. Pope putting the pressure on now. Easy save made by East Longmeadow goaltender. East Longmeadow trying to come the other way. Intercepted by Sidney Benoit. Baruki up. Ella Barusi up the line. This ball sent out of play. Throw in now by Belusi. Intercepted by a East Longmeadow defender. Still going up the line. Gianna Percy kicks it down, trying to find Emma Corden. Corden now with it. Sends it out of play. Throw in now by East Longmeadow. Corden almost intercepted it. Now East Longmeadow coming up the other way. Gianna Percy to Grace Hoffman. Hoffman. Intercepted by East Longmeadow. Forward. East Longmeadow trying to break it out of their zone. Ball sent deep in. Pope putting the pressure on early. East Longmeadow up the line. Play intercepted by Percy. Julia Bafoto with it now. Up the sideline. Makes a move around one. Pass it back. No one's there. Grace Hoffman up with it now. Ball stolen away by East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow with it now. Traveling up the line. Intercepted by Grace Hoffman and Stella McCarthy. Ball sent back down into the East Longmeadow defensive zone. And Pope will put the pressure on. Caitlin Dion putting the pressure on. East Longmeadow defender gets around her once. Ball sent out of play by Pope. So it'll be East Longmeadow throwing. Thrown out by East Longmeadow. Pope continuing to put the pressure on. Pass intercepted by Sidney Benoit. Back to the East Longmeadow defender. Ball sent up now. Over to Maddie O'Sullivan. East Longmeadow now in the attacking zone. Trying to start something up. Plays bone dead there. Ella Berlucci with the kick up center field. Intercepted by an EL defender. Over to Caitlin Dion. They kick in now by Caitlin Dion. Trying to find Sophia Simard. No one there. Ella Belushi trying to get it up to Sophia Simard. Throw in intercepted by Sophia Simard now. Simard up the line. Trying to pass it to Benoit. East Longmeadow coming the other way now. Pass almost intercepted there. But East Longmeadow's coming down the other way with numbers. East Longmeadow still with it. Pope trying to get the ball out of their zone. Look out. Easy save made by goaltender Brooke Beating. Pass made up to Sophia Simard. Back over to Julia Buffito. Buffito with it now. In the offensive zone. Over to Simard. Shot. Goal. Pope takes the lead 1-0 after the goal by Sophia Samard. Kickoff now by East Longmeadow. Pope still putting the pressure on. Now East Longmeadow with the throw in. Trying to start something up. Intercepted by the Pope defenseman. Sophia Samard up with it now. Trying to find Buffito. We can't find her there. Samard. Up the side wing trying to find Berlucci. Here comes East Longmeadow down the other way. Sydney Benoit. Up to Berlucci. In the center. Over to Buffito. She could have a partial break if she hurries. Shot. Score! Pope takes a 2-0 lead early in the first half. 1 minute between the first goal and the second goal. East Longmeadow kicking it off now. Trying to start something off in the offensive zone. Cycling it around in their defensive zone. Pass in the middle over the line. Intercepted by Stella McCarthy. East Longmeadow still with the pressure on. Ball's out of play. Throw in by East Longmeadow. Trying to center the ball. East Longmeadow still with it now. They could have a partial break if they hurry. Passed over. Whistle blown dead. I believe this will be a corner kick by Pope. My mistake. It was a goal. It's now a goal kick by Pope. Beatings punt. All the way up to the 30-yard line. Trying to find Brucey. Intercepted by an East Longmeadow off forward. East Longmeadow coming up the side now. Cycling it around. Side to top. Top to the side. Plays blown dead off sides. Pope with another goal kick. Got to get out of the defensive zone if you're Pope right now. Put more offensive pressure on East Longmeadow, but East Longmeadow responding with some much-needed pressure on Pope. Punt now. Up to Buffito. Hoffman with the throw-in now. Up to Buffito. Buffito still with it now. Trying to find Stella McCarthy. Can't find her there. East Longmeadow coming the other way now. I believe this will be a throw-in by East Longmeadow in the offensive zone. As it has been 4 straight minutes of East Longmeadow pressure on Pope. Kara Corden now with it. Trying to get it out of the zone. East Longmeadow with it now. Trying to cycle. Can't find anyone. Ella Berlucci with it now. Trying to break through center field. No one there to help her. East Longmeadow coming down the other way now. Intercepted by Grace Hoffman. Hoffman going up the line now. Bumped off by an East Longmeadow forward. Hoffman still with it now. Over to the goalie, Brooke Beating. Beating with the pass now. Up to the 25-yard, where she'll find Ella Berlucci. Berlucci. Trying to find Buffito. East Longmeadow sends it down the other way. Percy trying to intercept the pass. East Longmeadow coming down the other way. Save made by Brooke Beatings. Kicked up to the 40-yard line. Buffito over center field. Out of play. This will be another toss in by Pope. Throw in. East Longmeadow now will have possession of the throw-in. Sophie Samard with it. Intercepted by East Longmeadow. Julia Buffoti trying to keep the pressure on. Over to Caitlin Dion. Up to Buffoti. Stolen away. Lauren Casso trying to find Kara Coriander. East Longmeadow coming the other way now. Pope defense has got to hurry up. Attempt to get it out. East Longmeadow pushes on. And offsides. Goal kick up to center. Up past the midfield point. East Longmeadow now in the defensive zone. Trying to start something up the left side. Pass almost intercepted there by Kara Cordon. Pope subs in now. Number 21, Katie Vu, and number 3, Sophia Samar. Grace Hoffman with the throw now, trying to find Kara Cordon. Hoffman. Up to Berlucci. East Longmeadow with it now, trying to find something in the offensive zone. Goaltender Brooke Beating out of her net. Kicks it up. Over to Kara Corridon. Trying to find something up the center line. East Longmeadow now with it in the offensive zone. Pass back to Brooke Beating. Sends it up to the 40-yard line. Buffito with it now. Going up the far line. Beating still with it. Tries to make a move around the East Longmeadow defender. Can't find anything there. EL kicks it up the far side. Pass intercepted by Gianna Percy. Percy kicks up the line. East Longmeadow now with it. Hoffman trying to kick it out of zone. Shot on it by East Longmeadow. Easy save made by Brooke Beating. Kick up now, intercepted by East Longmeadow. Trying to cycle it around the offensive zone. Shot on, easy save made by Beating. Huge punt made by Brooke Beating. Up to Buffito. Buffito. Up to Samard. Samard along the line with it now. Shot. Save made by the East Longmeadow goaltender. Goal point. Almost up to the center line. Kara Courtney putting the pressure on right now. EL trying to come into the Pope zone. Intercepted by Hoffman. EL deep into the Pope zone. Easy save made by Beating. Building up now to the halfway point, trying to find El Brucey. Brucey upended by the EL forward, and that will be Pope possession. So we a kick up now by Lauren Cassell. Cassell trying to find Buffito. Buffito up to the line now. Pressured on by East Longmeadow. Goal kick for East Longmeadow now. Up to center field. East Longmeadow through the center line. Pass up to the side. Intercepted by Gianna Percy. Trying to find something up the far line. Nothing there. East Longmeadow still putting the pressure on now. But that will be a corner kick by East Longmeadow to try to get a shot on net. East Longmeadow now with the corner kick. Trying to center it. Goaltender missed it. But East Long Pope defense gets it out. East Longmeadow still trying to put the pressure on to see if they can cut Pope's lead in half. Pass intercepted by Lauren. Up the center line, out of bounds. Subs in now are Sydney Benoit and Stella McCarthy. Coming out is Kara Corton and Maddie O'Sullivan. Goal kick now by Pope. Intercepted by the East Longmeadow forward. Look out. This could be a chance to the score. Save made by Bealding. Goal kick now. Trying to find McCarthy. No one there. East Longmeadow now. Still putting the pressure on. Caitlin Dion trying to find someone. Ball kicked out of bounds by East Longmeadow. Hoffman with the throw-in now. Over to Berlucci. Over to McCarthy. McCarthy finds Vu. Vu. East Longmeadow with it now. As that was Berlucci putting pressure on. Throw in now by Berlucci. Tries to center it. Kicked out by East Longmeadow. Throw in by Pope again. Kicked all the way up the field by East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow putting the pressure on quickly. Hoffman. Over to Bealding. Bealding. Punting it up. Trying to find Caitlin Dion. Now it's Simard with it. Over to Buffito. Buffito with a partial breakaway. Shoot. Save made by East Longmeadow goaltender. Goal kick goal. To the 4-yard line. McCarthy putting pressure on. Shot up the line. Out of bounds. And this will be a Pope throw-in. Substitution for your Pope Francis Cardinals. Emma Corden coming into the game. Coming off of the field is Sophia Simard. Gianna Percy with the throw-in now. Intercepted by East Longmeadow defender. Another throw-in. Percy throwing it in. Trying to find Buffito. Percy keeping it in. Over to K.E. Vu. Vu. Over to Buffito. Now it's Emma Corden putting the pressure on. Corden. Ball sent out by East Longmeadow. Thrown by Gianna Percy again. Trying to find Buffito. Again with the throw-in. Buffito with it now. Up the center line. Intercepted by East Longmeadow, and East Longmeadow kicks it out again. Must have been the 5th straight time that we've had a throw-in for Pope in the last minute. Gianna Percy throwing it again for the 5th time. Over to Katie Vu. Vu with it now. Finds McCarthy. McCarthy. Pressured on by East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow trying to come up the line with it. Sends it out of play. Substitution for Pope Francis now. Sophia Simard coming into the game. Coming off the field is number 21, Katie Vu. Pope with another throw-in now. Intercepted by East Longmeadow and out off the sideline again. Another throw-in by Pope. This one stays in play. Buffito trying to find... East Longmeadow kicks up the line now. Lauren up the sideline trying to find Benoit. Over to Simard. Simard. Up to Vivito. Can't find anything there. East Longmeadow will try and regroup. Goal kick now by East Longmeadow up the center field. Pass almost intercepted by Stella McCarthy. Now Lauren kicks up the side. Trying to find Berlucci. Berlucci pressured on. Ball kicked out of play by East Longmeadow. Hoffman with the throw-in now. Trying to find McCarthy. Over to Samard. East Longmeadow. Sophia Samard putting the pressure on now. East Longmeadow. Pass to center field. Pass intercepted by Cassell. Buffito, or Berlucci, my bad, trying to keep it in the center line there. Can't keep it in, so it'll be East Longmeadow corner kick. East Longmeadow with the throw-in now. Trying to get it up the field. Intercepted by Cassell. Cassell with it now. Over to Samard. Samard. Putting the pressure on East Longmeadow defenders. Samard up the line. Trying to find Caitlin Dion. Dion with it now. Ball stolen away by East Longmeadow. Gianna Percy with what must be coming close to her 10th throw-in in this first half. Over to Hoffman up with it now. Pass to the East Longmeadow defender. Hoffman still putting the pressure on. Over to Berlucci. Block shot right there. Getting blocked. Sophia Samard stealing it away now. Pass up to Buffito. Save made by East Longmeadow goaltender. Punted up to trying to find center field. Benoit putting the pressure on now. Pass made up the line. It's out of play, so it will be another Pope Francis throw-in. Ball thrown in. Samard trying to intercept the pass from East Longmeadow. Hoffman up the line now. East Longmeadow trying to keep it in. Then Boston stay in the play, so we get another throw in by Grace Hoffman. Over to Buffito. Plays bone dead. And we will have a free kick, I believe. Caitlin Dion putting the pressure on now. Over to Samard. Shot on net. Save made by East Longmeadow. Up the line now. Benoit putting pressure on. Ball sent out of play by East Longmeadow. Throw in by Percy over to Samard. Samard trying to find Buffito. Can't find her. McCarthy sends the ball into the corner. Berlucci putting the pressure on now. Ball sent out of play by East Longmeadow. Again. Berlucci throw in now. Trying to find Buffito. Over to Berlucci. Over to Emma Corden. Ball sent back out of play. Pope keeping the pressure on here late in the first half. trying to extend their lead to 3-0 over East Longmeadow. Brucey trying to find Buffito. East Longmeadow sending it up the side, and that one is out of bounds. Pope with another throw in. Trying to find Buffito. And McCordan putting. Cordan with it now. Over to Berlucci. Berlucci. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman. Back to Berlucci. Ball shot into the Pope defensive zone. Cassell. Back over to Bealding. Shot up the line to Percy. East Longmeadow putting pressure on now. East Longmeadow still with it now in the corner, trying to center a pass. Ball stopped by Lauren Cassell. We'll now take a timeout by who I believe is Pope. Clock will stop. We have 4 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in the play. Pope Francis has kept great pressure on this entire first half to keep their lead at 2-0. All they need to do is cut down on the minor defensive zone chances that East Longmeadow has had, and they will be all set to win this game. As East Longmeadow trying to cut Pope's lead in half. Now with 4:29 left in the first half. Trying to get within a goal before halftime. East Longmeadow kicking it in now. Trying to center a pass. Save made by Bealding. Up over. Back along the line. Another shot. Save made by Bealding. Up to the 50-yard line. Trying to find Buffito. Buffito now on a breakaway. Has Berlucci far side. Buffito tripped up by East Longmeadow defender. No penalty call in the play. East Longmeadow with it now in their defensive zone. And McCordan. East Longmeadow coming up the offensive zone now. Easy save made by Bealding. Punt it up past the halfway mark of the field. Trying to find Buffito. Now Dion. Over to O'Sullivan. Plays blown dead. And we will have an East Longmeadow kick in. East Longmeadow kicking it in now. Shot gets through. Up to Buffito. Buffito. Up the line now. Buffito with it. trying to find Dion. Dion over to Samard. Samard's still sticking with it now. Pope putting the pressure on late here in the first half. Over to Emma Corridon. Esau Meadow coming up the other way. Shot in. Save made by Bealding. Punch it up trying to find McCarthy. Finds Emma Corridon instead. Samard. Over to Bafito. Pass intercepted by Esau Meadow. Bafito still with it now. Up the sideline. Trying to find O'Sullivan back. Caitlin Dion still putting the pressure on now. Esau Meadow coming up the center sidelines. Esau Meadow. 1-on-2. Breeding. Save made by Beating. Esau Meadow. Pope trying to get out of their defensive zone. Up to Berlucci. Berlucci tripped up now. Beating could be down and hurt. Pope goaltender Brooke Being. Okay, after that collision with an Esau Meadow forward. Now Esau Meadow trying to put over the halfway mark. Trying to put on more pressure. Intercepted by Hoffman. Hoffman trying to find Kara Corrin. Back and forth. Esau Meadow to Pope. Bealding coming out of her goal box. Easy save made. Punch it up now to the 40-yard line. Esau Meadow trying to put some pressure on. 10 seconds left in the first half. Time will run out. And we have come to the end of the first half. Pope leading 2-0 after the first half. We will be with you in a couple minutes for our halftime report. Halftime report now by Dominic Percy. Pope up 2-0 early in the first half of the game. They have kept a lot of pressure on East Longmeadow, but East Longmeadow came back with more offensive pressure on Pope. East Longmeadow nearly had a couple goals early on, late in the first half against Pope Francis, and luckily they didn't capitalize on it. As long as Pope keeps the ball out of their defensive zone for the remainder of the second half, they should take this game away with a 2-0 victory, possibly even more, on this rainy Friday night halftime report. Second half about to get underway here. Pope versus East Longmeadow. Pope has a 2-0 lead early on here in the second half. Fairly rainy and wet conditions on this late Friday afternoon here. Hasn't been the best as far as weather, but I guess it's about to calm down in a couple hours for the varsity game later tonight, which you should tune in for. Second half underway now. Caitlin Dion up with it now. Over to Samard. Samard shot on net. Save made by East Longmeadow goaltender. East Longmeadow now with it. Pass intercepted by Benoit. Benoit. Now Belushi up with the line. Over to Samard. Pass intercepted by East Longmeadow defender. And that'll be a throw-in made by East Longmeadow. Throw in now. Sophia Samar trying to intercept it. Pass back. Over to Belushi. Belushi. Over to Percy. East Longmeadow coming the other way with it now. Gianna Percy trying to intercept the pass. East Longmeadow still with it now. Up the sidelines. Trying to center it. Hoffman up the center line. Trying to find Stella McCarthy. Brooke Bealding with it now. Over to Sydney Benoit. Bealding. No longer goaltender. Now in as forward for the second half of this game. Up to Buffito. Buffito trying to find Smart, but the shot is broken up by the East Longmeadow defender. Corner kick coming in for Pope Francis. We taken by Brooke Bealding. Bealding trying to center it and find Benoit. East Longmeadow comes up the other way with it now. Trying to cycle it around over the center line. Now it's Lacey Curran with it now. Sends up the center line, trying to find Grace Hoffman. Intercepted by East Longmeadow. EO trying to find something coming down the other way. Intercepted. Caitlin Dion. Over to McCarthy. Dion. Lost it. And it will go back down in the Pope zone and off the sidelines. Throw in now by Hoffman. Intercepted by East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow trying to center the pass. Intercepted by Percy. East Longmeadow with it now. Foul call against East Longmeadow, so we pull possession just by the 30-yard line. Buffito up the line now. Trying to find Samard. Samard with it. East Longmeadow sends it out of play. So that'll be a corner kick by Sophia Samard. Tossed in now. Over to Buffito. Buffito lost it. Now Berlucci on it. Still trying to put pressure on East Longmeadow. Over to East Longmeadow up the sidelines now. Intercepted by Grace Hoffman. Hoffman over to Bealding. Bealding. Dancing around the East Longmeadow defender. Bealding still with it now. Shot blocked by East Longmeadow. And sent up the sidelines. Hoffman trying to step in now. East Longmeadow coming up the center sidelines now. Caught by Grace Hoffman. And that... East Longmeadow with the free kick now. The 34-5-yard line. Kicked in now. Trying to center the pass. Shot gets through. Still in there. Loose. Shot. Just wide of the net. East Longmeadow with the kick in now off the corner. Trying to center the pass. Intercept by Pope defender. That could be Havoc off to the side. Kicked out. Percy sends up the sideline. East Longmeadow sent back out and they'll have to regroup. East Longmeadow with it now. In the center. Intercepted by Berlusi. Berlusi. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman got to get out of the center. The field. Sends it out of play. East Longmeadow with the kick in now. Pope got to get out of the offensive zone. Shot in. Ball's bouncing around. Save made by Pope Francis goaltender Matty O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan punting up now to the 4-yard line. Trying to find Benoit. Benoit lost it by East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow. Shot blocked. Now Samard putting pressure on. Up the sideline, kicked out of bounds. And that will be an East Longmeadow throw-in. East Longmeadow throwing it out. Pass intercepted by Berlusi, but plays blown dead. And it will be a Cardinal throw-in. Throw-in by Berlusi. Over to Samard. Sent out of play by East Longmeadow. Thrown by Berlusi now. Over to Bealding. Shot blocked by East Longmeadow. Sent out of play again. Bealding over the side now. Or to Berlusi. Berlusi up to Samard. Samard trying to find Benoit. Benoit back to Bealding. Bealding with it now. Over to Benoit. Trying to find a shot. Blocked by East Longmeadow. Another shot. Blocked. Benoit still with it now. Over to Samard. Samard trying to get a shot on. Save made by East Longmeadow. Pope putting the pressure on in the second half early on, trying to extend that 2-0 lead. East Longmeadow trying to go into the Pope zone now. Look out, this could be havoc. Broken away by Lauren Cassell. Ball sent out of play by Cassell, and that will be an East Longmeadow kick-in now. Kicking by East Longmeadow now. Still trying to cut Pope's lead in half and make this a 2-1 game. Shot in right through goaltender's box and sent out of play again. Subs coming in now. Kara Coriander and Katie Vu. Grace Hoffman. The kick now. Over to try to find Vu. Intercepted by East Longmeadow. Ball shot out of play. East Longmeadow returning the pressure on now, as it was back and forth with East Longmeadow in the first 5 minutes, then Pope the next 5, and now East Longmeadow putting pressure back on. East Longmeadow with the kick in now. Trying to center the pass. Look out, this could... Ball kicked out by Pope defender. Pope still trying to get it out now. Play is bone dead. Another corner kick by East Longmeadow. Pope must get the ball out of the center of the net if they would like to still keep this a 2-0 game. Corner kick in now. Shot in the middle. Headed out by Grace Hoffman. East Longmeadow still with it now. Trying to regroup. Brooke Bealding with it now. Up the center line. She has Samard on the far side. Tripped up by East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow with it now. In their defensive zone. Berlucci trying to put pressure on. Over to Caitlin Dion. Dion along the far side. Around defender. Over to Bafito. Save made by East Longmeadow goaltender. Kicked up over to Katie Vu trying to intercept the pass. Back to Grace Hoffman. Hoffman with it now along the line. Sent out, and that'll be an East Longmeadow throw-in. Join us later for the senior night for girls soccer at 6 p.m., which will also be live streamed on Pope Prep Productions. Throw-in now by East Longmeadow. Pope up with it now. Brooke Bealding. Looking for her options upfield. Trying to find Caitlin Dion. Dion still with it now. Can't find Samard. He's intercepted by East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow still with it now. Moving the center. Pass intercepted by Lauren Cassell. Samard trying to steal it from East Longmeadow up the center line. Percy with the punt just off the field. No, that will not go out of field. East Longmeadow with the pressure on Pope now late in the game. Hoffman up with it now. Trying to find Bafito. East Longmeadow with it now. Bealding. Bealding still coming up this far line. Sends it deep into the East Longmeadow zone. Samard trying to put the pressure on to catch up, but she can't. East Longmeadow with the throw in now. Still down 2-0 to Pope. So we have another play blown dead. And this will be Pope's throw in now. Change of possession. Ella Berlucci taking the throw in now for Pope Francis. Throwing it over to Sophia Samard. Trying to keep it in play. Go out of play once more. Still back to Ella Berlucci. Berlucci tossing it in now. Over to Bealding. Bealding. Making moves around East Longmeadow defenders. but eventually she's fouled out, and East Longmeadow will take back possession. East Longmeadow trying to get up the center now. Pope getting back quick. Lauren Cassell getting back quickly to defend off the East Longmeadow breakaway. Ball sent into the corner and out of play. East Longmeadow will have another corner kick off the side of the field, trying to get their first goal on the board. Pope going to try to keep the ball out of the center of the net, prevent East Longmeadow for cutting their lead from 2-1. East Longmeadow kicking it in now. Centered. Over. Ball kicked out by Matty O'Sullivan. East Longmeadow kicking it now. Headed by Hoffman. Over to Berlucci. East Longmeadow still with it now. Trying to get a shot on. Shot goes wide of the net. East Longmeadow putting all their subs in now. Going around the field. Goal kick coming by Grace Hoffman. Pope still with their 2-0 lead late, halfway through the second. Goal kick coming now by Matty O'Sullivan. Over to Percy. Percy lost by East Longmeadow. Shot offside. Now East Longmeadow with it now. Pope goaltender with it now. Over to Gianna Percy. Percy up the line. Trying to find Berlucci. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman still sticking with it now. Losing it, East Longmeadow with a shot. Goal scored by East Longmeadow. Pope's lead has now just been cut in half. They still lead 2-1. An unfortunate goal by East Longmeadow, cutting Pope's lead down to 1. Pope with possession now. Trying to keep it over the center line. Brooke Bealding up the sideline now. Lost it to East Longmeadow. And East Longmeadow will kick it down midfield again. Now Brooke Bealding with it. Trying to find a shot on net. Shot gets through. Save made by East Longmeadow goaltender. Could have created a little havoc there with the loose rebound by the goaltender. East Longmeadow still with it now in their defensive zone, trying to cycle it around. Smart putting pressure on. Punted back by Gianna Percy. Smart still putting pressure on. Takes it away from the East Longmeadow goal defender. Ball sent out of play by East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow looking to substitute in their whole team out in the field right now. Next whistle. Throw in now by Ella Berlucci. She has options. Smart to her right and Cord Kazan off to her right. Sophia Smart up to Buffito. Buffito still with it now. Over to Smart. Smart to Buffito. Buffito still with it, trying to fire a shot on net. Blocked by East Longmeadow. Corner kick now by Pope, as it is Ella Berlucci taking the corner kick for Pope now. trying to extend Pope's lead to 3-1 off of this corner kick. Kicked over to Brooke Beeling, shot sent wide. East Longmeadow will now sub in their whole line. Pope subs in now are Sydney Benoit and Lauren Cassell coming onto the field. Coming off the field is Katie Vu and Karina Corden. Goal kick now by East Longmeadow. Up to center field. East Longmeadow trying to tie this game at 2. East Longmeadow still with the ball now. Pass intercepted by Percy over to Hoffman. Hoffman trying to send up the far side. No one there. East Longmeadow with the throw in now. Trying to tie this game up. Along the side. Try to cycle it around. Blocked by Lauren Cassell. Now Benoit up to Samard. Samard still with it now. Trying to find Julia Buffito. East Longmeadow still trying to get out of their defensive zone. Shot blocked off of Sel McCarthy, and this will be an East Longmeadow throw-in. Brooke Beelding with it now. Up the sides. Trying to find Buffito for a shot on net. No one's there. And the ball will be sent out along the sidelines. Pope with another throw in now. Trying to extend their lead to 3-1. Hoffman throwing it in. Trying to find Benoit. East Longmeadow coming up the side now. East Longmeadow coming down the field with numbers. 3-on-2. Pass almost intercepted by Cassell, but Percy will punt it up to the midfield. Ball sent out of play by East Longmeadow, which will result in another Pope throw-in. EL with the kick in now. Trying to tie this game up. Kick in, blocked by Sophia Smard. Her block was sent out of play. East Longmeadow will now have a corner kick to try to tie this game up at 2 apiece. If you're Pope right now, you really got to keep the ball out of not just your defensive zone, but during these crucial corner kicks. Crucial corner kicks. Timeout taken by East Longmeadow. Down 2-1. Pope Francis leading 2-1 right now. Pope Francis really needs to keep the ball out of their zone right now and make sure this corner kick does not result in the East Longmeadow tying this game at 2 apiece. Pope still with a 2-1 lead now. Later at 6 tonight, we'll have senior night with Maddie O'Sullivan singing the national anthem for the Varsity Pope Francis girls taking on the East Longmeadow Spartans. You'll have AJ Gonzalez commentating the game later at 6 o'clock tonight. Pre-game, my bad. Pre-game, post-game, and the halftime, as well as the whole game. Goalie kick up now, trying to find Stella McCarthy. McCarthy trying to put pressure on East Longmeadow. Pass intercepted by Lauren Cassell. East Longmeadow still with it now. Shot on net, just goes wide. Goal kick now coming for Pope Francis, as they will try to sustain more pressure on East Longmeadow late here in the second half to hopefully extend this lead to 3-1. Kick coming now from Maddie O'Sullivan up the sideline, trying to find Sophie Samard. Samard still on East Longmeadow. Up the sideline, trying to center it to Buffito. East Longmeadow trying to come back the other way. Pass almost intercepted by Percy. Ball sent out of play. And Gianna Percy will throw it in now. Over to Lauren. Throw in again now by Gianna Percy. What's coming close to her must be 15th toss-in of the game. East Longmeadow still coming the other way with it now. If they work fast, they could have a partial break to look to tie this game 2-2. East Longmeadow still with it now. Trying to center the pass. Save made by Maddie O'Sullivan. Pope must keep more pressure on East Longmeadow in the late half of this second half. No, that's the keeper. Oh. I thought they switched positions. East Longmeadow still with it now. Off the side. Save made by Brooke Bealding. Nah, that was my bad. She was goalie, yeah. East Longmeadow coming up the center line, trying to find a shot on it. Just sent wide. As that'll be Brooke Bealding in net, not Maddie O'Sullivan. Gianna Percy with the goal, with a kick up to try to find Caitlin Dion off to her right side or Lauren Cassell off to her left side to get up the field. Kicked up. East Longmeadow intercepts it now. EL still with it over to the center line. Intercepted by Ella Berlucci. Over to O'Sullivan. Pope will now throw it in again for Grace Hoffman. Hoffman throwing it in now. Pass intercepted by East Longmeadow. Kicked out again. And it'll be another Pope throw-in. Hoffman throwing it in again. Up along the far line. Trying to find Samard. East Longmeadow sends it back along the line. And it'll be yet another Pope throw-in. Grace Hoffman with the throw-in now. Again. Over to Sophia Samard. Samard has Dion far side. Dion with it now. East Longmeadow coming the other way with numbers. Lauren Cassell trying to find Caitlin Dion. Can't find her there. East Longmeadow back across center field. Trying to cycle it around. Percy putting on pressure now. Trying to get out of the zone. Kicking up the line. Now it is Dion with it. Up side. Back to Samard. Samard up the line now with it. Trying to kick it up and find Julia Buffito. But play sent out of bounds. Subs coming in now for East Longmeadow. And they will also be throwing it in now. Yo with the throw in now. Samard still putting pressure on, but the ball sent out of play. Yo with another throw in now. Trying to tie this game up 2-2 late in the second half. Pope just trying to hold on or extend the lead to 3-1. Thrown again by Pope. Tossed in now. Over to Samard. Samard in tight space now. Over to Kara Cadorn. Cadorn. Over to Berlucci. Dion. Shot blocked by East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow coming up the side line. Quick with it now. Could have a chance to get a shot on net. Shot. Save made by the Pope netminder. And now they will kick it up the side. The center field. Now Julia Buffito with it now. Trying to get up to Ella Berlucci. East Longmeadow goaltender comes out of her box and makes easy save. Yell up the far side now. Pass intercepted by Grace Hoffman. Hoffman up the long side now. Trying to find Samard. Samard with a shot. Save made by East Longmeadow goaltender. Up to Benoit. Benoit. Back to Grace Hoffman. East Longmeadow coming up the other side now. Trying to find a shot on net, but it goes wide. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was trying to do that. Goal kick now by Pope. Trying to send it up the field. Tag on to the 2-1 lead that they have. Sophia Samard. Pressured by East Longmeadow. Samard still sticking with it now. Ball kicked out of play. And this will be an East Longmeadow corner kick. or my mistake, a Pope Francis goal kick. 4:22 remaining now in the second half. Pope still hanging on to a 2-1 lead. East Longmeadow trying to score late here in the second half to tie this game up. Goal kicked up. Trying to find Ella Berlucci far side. Intercepted by East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow still with it now. Percy kicks it off to the sideline. Trying to find Berlucci. East Longmeadow still keeping the pressure on. Ball sent out of play. And that will be a Pope throw-in. 3:45 remaining in the second half as time is ticking down for East Longmeadow's chance to tie this game up. Gianna Percy with the throw-in now. Over to Samard. Samard. Over to Benoit. Benoit trying to find Buffito. Buffito up the sideline now. Trying to center it over to Samard or Benoit. Samard trying to block the shot there, but East Longmeadow will come down the other way. East Longmeadow pressured by McCarthy and Hoffman. This will be another toss in by East Longmeadow, as Pope only needs to hold on for another 2 minutes and 50 seconds to secure this 2-1 victory. Tossed in by East Longmeadow now. Pope trying to keep it out of their net and out of the center of the field. East Longmeadow still with it now. Trying to center it. Shot off the side. Easy save made by the Pope goaltender, Brooke Bealding. Goal kick by Bealding. Up over the halfway mark of the field. Over to Samard. With it now. Samard with the throw-in. She has Dion and Buffito far side. Tries to find Buffito. Kicked out by East Longmeadow. Caitlin Dion. East Longmeadow trying to get it over the center field. Tripped up. And Pope will have possession. 1:40 remaining in the second half of the game. Pope still with a 2-1 lead over East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow with the throw-in now. Trying to get it back into Pope's zone for a late goal to tie this game. East Longmeadow over center field. Coming up the left side now. They could center it. McCarthy. Block shot made there. Percy trying to get it out. Can't get it out. It's Hoffman getting out off the left side. But East Longmeadow still putting pressure on. Shot save made by goalie. Less than 1 minute remaining here in the second half. Shot up. Gianna Percy sending it out of bounds for Pope's. He put Pope in a safe place. East Longmeadow trying to get a last-minute goal here to save the game. Centering pass. East Longmeadow can't find it. East Longmeadow still trying to find it. Julia Buffito just trying to wind the clock down. Less than 20 seconds remaining here. Berlucci trying to waste time. East Longmeadow still within defending zone. East Longmeadow trying to get one last kick up the field. And that will do it for Pope Junior Varsity versus East Longmeadow Junior Varsity. Your final score here in Springfield, 2-1 Pope Francis. I'm Dominic Percy, and that will conclude the Pope Francis Junior Varsity game. Have a nice night, everyone.